Welcome to the ACS podcast family.
We're your hosts, Angie and Charlene.
Where every week you can find new material centered around your life.
Thanks for joining us on our journey. So we're coming to you live today from Mission Nutrition. If you have not read Angie's blog about Mission Nutrition and all of the goodness about it, hop over there on Angie's Awesome Adventures and check out a written copy of what this is.
And today we are here with Sarah because we want to bring you the other side. That was really all about the user experience. And today we're going to talk to Sarah about what it means to be successful and business ownership and kind of her story and how she came into this and why she's passionate about what it is. So welcome, Sarah.
All crazy things, Sarah.
Hey, gang. Round of applause for Sarah.
My name is Sarah. And I guess we've been doing this for 10 years. My husband, Jeremy, back there, and myself. Another deuces in the back if you didn't notice. We got started because we found a flyer for a weight loss challenge. Actually, we ourselves, I feel like weight loss and being healthy, it's this lifelong game, right? Of staying healthy, putting on 10 pounds, losing 10 pounds, whatever it is. It's just constant temptations around us. So what we have at Mission Nutrition is a space where people can come together. Number one, it's going to be a positive environment, really just impacting the community left and right. Every age. We have young kids that love the products that steal their parents' shakes. We've got high school kids that come in that love the shakes. We've got 20s, 30s, 60s, 80s. We helped actually a 74-year-old lose over 60 pounds here. So we're really just here for whatever anybody needs. And it starts with aloe tea shake, and then an experience that's hopefully number one in the community.
Gabriella steals my shake. She has to get her own now. And they're so cute, too, because they'll put like little sprinkles on it if it's your birthday or whatever it is. So
try to make it as personal as possible.
And they are really, really good about stocking the stuff that might only be seasonal once in a while, because that's my favorite, and she always has it for me.
I told Jeremy, I really pride myself on being the first to have it and the last to have it. What do you got there?
This is a strawberry...
Chocolate dipped strawberry.
Mm-hmm. And it's seasonal.
Yeah. I just ordered 20 because it was out of stock in one warehouse, and I'm like, we're getting close to the tail end, so here we go.
Yeah, I need
be done. Get you through. Gotta have my own stash and then one for the business. So
yes,
I love it. And okay, so I want to know a little bit about how you remember everybody that walks in the door. As we just witnessed, you had somebody walk in the door that you've seen once, and you're like, I know I've seen you before.
Oh my gosh. Well, okay, so our first experience at a nutrition club, we went down, we met the owners there, had our aloe tea and shake, and I just felt like they were friends right away. And when I went back the second time, they called me by name. They said, hey, Sarah, how are you doing? I'm so excited to meet Jeremy and Sydney. How are they? And I was like, whoa, because we had moved from our hometown to Fargo, and we didn't know anybody there other than Jeremy's aunt. And so that just hit me like, Jeremy, we have friends. Like, oh my gosh, we have friends. And it was just such a difference going into a business like that where they call you by name versus, what do you want? Like, this is what we have. What do you want? And by the way, we're closing in 10 minutes. So if you could make it snappy, that'd be great. Like, just felt like such a different experience than a lot of other retail places you go to. So that was something that was important to me to bring to. I think it just carried through. And it's a big part of our culture here at Mission Nutrition. It starts by we get to know everybody. So truly, genuinely getting to know who brought you in. How'd you hear about us? Oh my gosh. Sometimes they're like, oh, a friend. And you can tell they just don't want to, because it's not very common. I'm like, well, what's your friend's name? And then we're like, oh, Angie. She's so awesome. She just wrote a blog about us. So when you make those connection points, it matters. And then it just kind of builds from there. If I can't remember their name, I really work on putting it together in my head, and then they fill out the slip, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's Jessica. That's right. She came in with Susie. It just I really work on connecting the dots because it's a difference maker. Like, feeling at home is a big deal to me. I want everybody to feel at home. Not everybody has a loving home or a place to go. And I just believe everybody needs that in life. So if we're it for them, that's amazing.
I love that. I think that's a huge part of what keeps people coming back too.
Right, it's always busy in here. Well, we're closed she's closed right now. We're doing
the after our party.
But it's been busy since we walked in the door. All of the bar stools were full. It was going. My favorite thing, besides you guys, is the music that's going on, which we turned off, of course, so you can hear us. But it is always a daytime party in here. it's so fun.
It is. And I love the music that you guys have going on in here. Not only is it like my jam, but
it's usually throwbacks.
Right.
90s are safe for everybody.
Yeah.
Right. They are.
Like
Bust a Move was on right before you turned it down. I was like trying not to dance.
But I love the fact that the volume is just at that comfortable level, so you can still have a conversation, but you can still hear the music. I really like that because you do feel the vibe.
A lot of times behind the bar, we're just like doing a little bit of this,
right?
A little bit of this. Cheers without the beers. That's our tagline. Cheers without the beers. So if you like to socialize, it's definitely a good place to do that. Sure. If you come alone, you probably won't be feeling alone. And also for people who are business owners, it's a great place to network because we really have a culture of connecting here. So it's an easy space to kind of make those affiliations too.
Yeah. Even when my husband comes, who doesn't network very often, he's like, I saw that Freddie guy. Hey, Freddie, if you're watching. And
Freddie.
That's on the pens that I brought home from a different networking event. So, I mean, it's always, and that connection is just there where everybody talks to you and everybody's, friendly and nice.
Yeah.
So the other thing I noticed that you guys do a lot of is a lot of support and encouragement for your customers, which you get most businesses, you don't really get involved in their personal lives, but here you really, because of that connection, you get to know them. So talk about that a little bit and how does that play into your culture?
Well, hopefully it's not creepy. We're not trying to get in your business, but truly there's so much negativity going on everywhere else. And so if we can be that bright light, that bright shining light, I think people need that. It's really important to flip the switch a lot for people, help them see a different perspective. And everyone needs a cheerleader. Like, we're our own worst enemies. So I know how I talk to myself at times. It's a constant battle of learning how to do positive self-talk. But I think we're all our own worst critic. And so if we can flip the switch for them and help them see the brighter side, or I don't know, just like love your top. Your hair's so cute. Did you get your hair cut? Just anything and everything to really like help them know that we notice and they matter to us is a big deal. So,
that's so awesome.
Yeah. Thanks.
I love it. It's so encouraging to come in here. So no, I didn't mean that in any sort of creepy way.
I mean, you're like, what do you want to know about me, lady?
You notice my hair.
Why do you care what I did last weekend? Because I do.
No, it's great. I love that you do that. And I love that you remember it and you talk about it the next time they came in. Like if somebody was going to have a surgery or somebody's mom was sick or something, you bring that back up. Like you have...
How's your mom?
Yeah, you have an amazing memory.
Thank you.
I used to tell my nephew he was like an elephant because he would remember things for years.
Do elephants have good memories?
They do.
Oh,
like,
yes.
Like a bazillion years.
I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. Did you guys know our brains are trained to forget?
No.
I learned this in anatomy and physiology because our brains are so brilliant that if you really remembered everything that you took, like I'd probably know how many branches are on that tree. And so your brain has to forget because it has to remember what's pertinent for like your survival and your priorities and all that. So every time you're forgetful, you're like, my brain's working. This is perfect.
I like that. But we are trained to notice what we're paying attention to. And you have to, and like let the rest of that go. But there is, of course, I wasn't prepared to talk about memory today, so I don't know the name of the book, but maybe we'll find it. But there's some really good books out there that really help you with that. And I've taken some of my clients through some of those processes. Yeah. And it's amazing how much that can improve their memory. And for getting into network marketing or even entrepreneurship and starting your own business, that memory piece is really important to remember your clients and to go through that and to build those relationships, because that's the foundation of being successful, is building relationships.
Yeah. Sure.
For sure. So I love everything that we're talking about, but I kind of want you to walk us through, you said an aloe, a tea, and a shake. So explain what that is, because when you come in, you really need to do all three.
Yeah. So how it works. We have a sign up on our wall that says how it works. There's so many things that we offer here. It's more than just a menu. You literally can freestyle and customize your experience every time you're here. But if you aloe every time you come in, 3 things: a shot of aloe, a tea, hot or iced, or a shot if you want instant energy with less potty breaks, and then a meal replacement shake. And so each one of them has a different benefit. And we tell people all the time we have a menu full of flavors, but every time you add a flavor to your experience, you're going to get an added benefit. And so when you go to a restaurant, you maybe start with a drink and then an appetizer, and then you add a salad to start, or you end with a dessert. So same thing here is you can get many added options. Many added, another customer after hours wanting in, right? But many added options that add flavor, but there's always a benefit for the body. For example, If you add a lift off into your tea, you're going to get B vitamins, ginseng, ginkgo biloba, guarana, all these things that add to mental clarity and focus. So if you struggle focusing, lift off is amazing. It's going to be life changing for you, and you get a free one your first time in. The aloe is great for digestive support. So many people struggle with occasional indigestion. I think over 80% of females struggle with digestive issues. And so the aloe, it sounds weird, but it tastes really, really good. I promise it's a lot of people's favorite part, but it really soothes the inside. Just like if you had a sunburn and you put aloe vera on the outside, same benefits internally for your system. The teas, it doesn't look like tea, and it honestly doesn't even taste that much like tea.
They're different.
Yes.
You can pick your flavors.
There's a lot of different flavors. So tea has a lot of great benefits. Green tea, antioxidant rich, great for heart health, immune health, so many good things. But there's no sugar added to ours, so there's no crash. So you're going to feel good, and you're going to stay feeling good all day. And then the shake is really your macronutrient piece. That's where you get your full meal replacement, proteins, carbs, fats, all the good things built in. And again, customizable. So if you're going low carb, we have options. If you're going high protein, we have options. And then all of them are nutrient dense. They're right at 200 calories and 24 grams of protein, but it's about the equivalent of 1,500 calories worth of nutrition because there's so much good stuff built in. So it's really personalizable. If there's something you're interested in, we have gluten-free, dairy-free. Honestly, whatever you're looking for, we probably have an option for you or someone to direct you to.
And they taste like candy bars or cotton candy or cake or donuts. So you can get it to be fruity or chocolatey or taste like coffee, whatever it is. I think that's one of my favorite parts is no matter what I'm craving when I come in here, there's a shake for that.
Yeah. But she still gets the same one every time.
I do. No, okay. Not this time. This time was different.
She did get a different shake this time. That is true. That is true.
I got a different
Both
shake.
Both of you are creatures of habit, but you're trying to get out of your spectrum. I like it. You're getting out of the box.
I think you made me a strawberry cheesecake one last time or something like that.
And I had the smile.
Yeah, it was very good.
With the palm tea in it.
Yeah, I can.
Of the patch.
I can move away from the pumpkin when it's not seasoned anymore.
We have
pumpkin in the summer.
We have pumpkin pie shakes.
Oh, but it's cold and ice cream, and it's good.
Brownie batter.
That's what the kids had the other day, a chocolate brownie batter.
Monkey. Yeah, so good.
Yeah.
I might have to start drinking more shakes because I just decided to start telling Damon that I don't eat sugar anymore. I don't eat sweets, which I don't know if anybody knows me, but the whole reason is I'm going to fake it till I make it because I love sugar.
Yeah,
I love sugar.
Keep telling you're unconscious.
Yeah, so I don't eat sweets.
Sugar. Yeah,
I don't eat sweets.
I love sugar, white sugar, on everything.
White sugar on everything.
Like it's like the worst thing in the world for you, right?
No, I'm okay with coconut sugar. Like, can you make candy bars with coconut sugar? I could do that.
Probably.
The healthy
I mean,
candy
why
bar.
not?
Or you can just get a shake that tastes like a coconut candy bar.
Right. There you go. See?
Boom.
More
Just
shakes.
like that.
More shakes.
More shakes. The answer is always more shakes. Just kidding.
More shakes. That's so funny. And the aloe, too, is not chunky. So I know that there's a lot of aloe drinks out there. I know my girls have gotten aloe drinks that are like thick and it looks like boogers in it. Inside of it. It's so disgusting. Like,
really?
That's not real.
Oh, that's not real.
It's like they kind of just like, get it out of the plant. Yours
sure.
are really
so
yummy.
for you guys that like those chunky aloe drinks, right here.
Sorry.
Oh my God, I love them.
You
They're
love them?
so good. Okay. I didn't know that I liked them until I went on a mission trip to the Dominican.
And you needed it?
No, and somebody had one, and I was like, we don't have that in the United States. Well, we do.
You just didn't
You've
know.
been lied to this whole time. No.
Right. So anyways, I will get them occasionally because they are really good for your digestive health. But your guys' flavors, if you don't like the chunks in it, because I have a lot of friends that don't like can't do the chunky in their drinks.
Yeah.
It's a texture thing. The aloe that you guys have tastes really good. It's got really good flavors and it is smooth and doesn't have the chunks. So even if you like the chunks, it's still really good.
Yeah, and if you struggle digestively, words are hard, you'll notice a difference after having a shot of it.
Sure. And you can always put it into your tea too to kind of just make it a little bit yummier.
3 for 1.
Yeah, it's awesome. I like the idea of a tea shot though. I have not done that.
Instant energy and less potty breaks.
Yeah. That's
You haven't done the tea shot?
That used to be all you did.
No.
And then you put it in your shake.
I put it in, well, yes, that's right. Just give me the little shot. But then I started putting it in my shakes, and now I don't drink a tea separately. I'll put it in my lift off.
Yeah.
I'll put my tea with my lift off, but I don't drink it separately. I just have it mixed into my shake.
Yep.
So I will only order the shakes that have the tea in them.
That is true.
Yeah, I don't do that.
That's the VIP menu, man. You gotta know about that stuff.
I know.
Yeah, see,
It's not like on the menu, but we have this whole VIP menu that if you know it exists and we have the ingredient, you can have it.
So now you guys are all insiders.
Pumpkin pie blizzard shake, please.
That sounds really good right now, actually.
It's delightful.
It is. It's probably one of my favorites. I don't know. The strawberry cheesecake just made it up way up at the top too,
so
but
good.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Angela's hooked on the peanut butter and jelly.
That's what I heard. That's what she said.
And it is so good.
Is it? I'm going to have to try that next.
It's really good.
I like all the peanut butter.
Me too. Nice peanut butter, so good.
I don't know. I get hooked on peanut butter too, but I've not done peanut butter shakes, but I used to put powdered peanut butter in my protein shakes.
Yeah.
Like I'll just put the powdered peanut butter in and then not a protein powder, but
Yeah.
so that works too.
We had someone say they don't like peanut butter in here today, and I said it's okay, they're not American. They were American. I was being a smart fans, but I thought it was funny.
That is funny.
Just kidding.
I was like, be careful, Sarah.
So you are located at 49th. Help me out here, because I just know how to get here. My
It's
landmarks.
Almost 49th and Louise. We're across the street from Mini Critters, Sanford Wellness Center. We're in that vicinity. If people know where the old Nutty South was, we're in that same strip mall. A lot of people are like, oh, Old Nutty South. Yeah.
Right.
It's now BB's Bar and Grill, and they're amazing over there. Like, they have a good little place, too. But it's actually Westport. The Inn on Westport is where we're at. Yep.
Yeah.
So
and
49th and Westport.
super conveniently located.
It
It's
is.
really nice on some major intersections.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I
Kind
love
of
that
off
you
the beaten path, but
Yeah.
really convenient spot.
So when you're done here, you can go over and float in the float spot.
Yes, Corey's
Oh,
amazing.
yeah.
And now they have cryotherapy, light therapy, float therapy, these like lymphedema type therapy things. They've
wow.
got to go
So
on
when we're
over
done
there.
here, you and I will go over there.
Yes.
Right?
You have to have separate pods, no group floating. But
That
other
would be
than that,
weird,
it's fine.
yeah.
That would be weird, yes.
But also, Gabriella loves it when we come here and then go to the Butterfly House.
Oh,
So we
yeah.
just go walk around outside with our
Yeah.
yummy shakes in the summer.
And the Sertoma Park is such a fun park. They've done so many cool updates over there. So we do, when the weather gets nice, we do a lot of meeting here on Sunday nights or Wednesday nights and either leave with our bikes to the bike path or head over there and go for a walk or take the kids over there. So we do a lot of fun things outside of just grabbing shakes. We do weight loss challenges, fit camps, just a lot of fun. Just fun things that free things to do.
Yeah.
Really. And then be around people who are like-minded and looking for the same goals. So there's a lot going on here.
There is a lot going
I
on.
love that.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I do have a question as you're touching on that.
Yeah.
What advice would you give somebody who is kind of looking for a change or is kind of lost and is looking for that next thing to kind of branch out and be successful and find themselves like you guys did?
Like just advice for starting a business or pursuing their dream or...
All of the above.
Yeah, like talk about your views on that just a little bit. We talk about it a lot, so everybody is kind of starting to know our views. So we like to bring other perspectives in. I know that's a big question. So
it is a big question, and I think every person is really different. If you guys have ever heard of Strengths Finder, it's a really cool book / quiz / exercise. But I think so many times we're grasping for something. Like if you're grasping for something and you're not happy where you're at, go find the thing that satisfies you and that you wake up every day fired up to do. And it's not that there's never a day that I don't want to get out of bed to come to work, but it's very, very rare. And it's because I've truly just dove into my passion. So whatever it is that you decide to do, bring your strengths to that and stop. Too many of us focus on what we're not good at. And like, I'm not that good at that. I really need to get better at that. I really need to spend time on that. Maybe I should take a class about that. And I'm like, just do what you're good at and like delegate the rest out. So that's part of it. I think there's so many of our nutrition clubs. Like there's many, many of these around. When we started, I think there was 100 and some nutrition clubs around the nation. Now there's probably like 8,000 to 10,000 around the nation. So it's really, really grown. But every single location you're going to go into is going to have the LOT shake. But they're also going to have their own personality. And that comes down to their owner and their strengths and what they really bring to the world. So you just got to dive in. If you're not satisfied, like your life is way too short to be doing something that you're miserable with. And just be open-minded. I think if you're open to receive, when we started, we were not looking for a business opportunity. My background is in nursing. I have a bachelor's of science in nursing. I loved what I did at the hospital. I loved being with the patients, making them smile, making their day. I would like to think that I was good at it. I feel like I was good at what I did. But there were things about it that I hated. And that was really how it limited my time. Like nights, weekends, and holidays it was not up to me. And that was the part that was really dissatisfying to me, and to the point at which I was willing to take a risk. And really, it wasn't a risk at all. And I think sometimes reframing that mindset, because we think sometimes it's a stable job, and we've been doing this now 10 years and we still get asked, like, do you miss nursing? Like, I can't believe you gave up nursing. Like, would you ever go back to nursing? And I'm thinking, what is wrong with you people? Like, this is the best thing ever since sliced bread. I still get to do all the things I loved about nursing, which was helping people get healthy, making them smile, and like just supporting them in the process. But now I get paid way better because I started my own thing. I have way better hours, and I decide my schedule and all these other cool things of the traveling and things that get to go with it. But had we not been open-minded to something falling into our lap, if we would have been closed-minded to that, we wouldn't be doing this right now. So just being visually open to what's going on around you, I think is massive for people, because there's opportunities everywhere.
Paying attention to what you're paying attention to. So kind of wrapping that back to what we were talking about earlier, you notice what you're paying attention to. And if you are looking for opportunities, they're there. Yeah. They are all around you. Yeah. And I love what you talked about, paying attention and doing what you're good at and not doing what you're not good at. If we judged a fish by its ability to climb a tree or something, I don't remember how it goes. Yes. I should know my quotes before I get on this podcast, but whatever. I know a lot of them. Right. Jim Carrey said, "We can fail at what we're not passionate about. We might as well take a chance on what we are."
Yeah, it's true. Aww. And what you focus on expands. So if you're focusing on what you're not good at, you're just going to start feeling even worse about yourself. Right. Versus focusing on the good things, and it just allows you to kind of flourish and then see those opportunities, because that's what you're looking for. If you're looking for bad, you're going to find bad. If you're looking for good, you're going to find good. And that doesn't matter if it's within your job you're currently at, the people you surround yourself with, your spouse, like, you're going to see what you want to see. So why not look for good stuff and feel good?
That's right. So if you are looking for a place to come surround yourself with positive people and looking to surround yourself with some additional support, Charlene and I are always here for you. We are your tribe, but you can always make your way into Mission Nutrition and find that environment here face to face as well. Mm-hmm.
We would love to have you.
We have it linked.
Gang for a shake.
Yeah.
You meet these two ladies for a shake.
We'll always meet you guys for shakes. We have the Mission Nutrition linked, so you can find their exact club here in Sioux Falls and make it super easy.
Yeah, we would love to have you all.
Yep.
We're here Monday through Friday, 7 to 2, Tuesday and Thursday evenings, and then most Saturdays from 10 to 1. And this Saturday, leap year, we have a cool event going on from 1 to 4. If you have a spot in your heart to give a little bit, we're having a cool experience. Special menu, special teas, only $10. Proceeds are going to benefit LLS, and Charlene's daughter is actually doing a leadership program called Student of the Year, and it's to help her raise money for her campaign. So we would love to have your support in that process as well.
She's hiding back there.
She was the one that knocked on the door. So if you heard the knock and the bell a little bit ago, that would be her coming in. Yeah. And if she was paying attention, we should totally make her come say hi, but she's hiding.
Come say hi to meet Reagan.
Yes.
Miss Reagan, meet her. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're
Thanks
welcome.
for helping her. You do that a lot, too. So before we go, you are always helping the community. You're bringing in different charities and doing different things to give back. Can you just give us a little list besides LLS?
Oh, gosh. All kinds of things. Mission. The Furniture Mission is a big one. I know she's the executive director now. Jenny's amazing. Yeah. So it's been 3 years now that we've done Mission to Mission every November to help raise awareness and get sponsorships for toddler beds. I just think Sioux Falls and the Midwest in general is just such a giving hearts. And to much is given, much is expected. We have a lot to offer. If you have a surplus, share it with someone who doesn't. And so why not use our platform for that? So
exactly. That's awesome that you do that.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, hop on over and like Mission Nutrition. Come out, come see. If you're listening on our podcast and not watching on the Facebook Live, make sure you hit subscribe. And we will see you guys later.
Thanks for having me, ladies.
Oh, thank you.
You're awesome.
Thank you.
We love you guys. Lost your hat. Have a good day, everybody.
Bye.
And the journey's not over. Make sure that you like and subscribe so you can stay up to date with the latest content and episodes.
We love each and every one of you in our tribe, and we want to celebrate your successes alongside you. Share them with us at ACS Podcast on Facebook.